What's going on, YouTube? What's going on all the social media groups? But I can't even spit it out today. You are welcome. I'm tripping tonight. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Arterial Motorsports Podcast, and that's featuring the best of BFO, my dogs. We got an interesting show for you tonight. So let me give y'all some context of what we're talking about real quick. Number one, because TP said I didn't give it out, you know what I'm saying? So number one, we're going to talk about what's going on with the state trooper, man, and how we feel about, policing and its game with Texas A&M and the Gamecocks. And then we're going to move on to, can anybody survive Kevin Stefanski as a head coach? TP, let them know what's good, player.
What's good? You know who this is. It's your boy Thorough from the My Dogs podcast, where my opinions are always just my opinions. But today, my opinions are going to be facts, no opinions. Let's go. Because she loves the D.
Man, that's just crazy. So, like you said, over the past weekend, Texas A&M played the South Carolina Gamecocks, and I believe a young man who scored an 80-yard touchdown met an altercation with a Texas trooper, and the trooper pushed these two young men out the way. TP, man, how you feel about it? What gives these men the audacity, because they got a badge, that they can do that to a brother? What's going on with you?
I'm not going to jump the gun. It's two things that could be going on. First of all, like how you said, just because he got a badge and a gun and he think he's Macho Man Randy Savage and all that stuff. I'm gonna get to that one second. But the first thing is, now what about that people, everybody getting on him, but what about that was the fan of his team, and he we love sports. Even though he's in a cop uniform, he stepped his boundary and he hit them because we home, we this and we that, and he was trying to just show some gamemanship. But now I can respect some gamemanship. But if he was on that ignorant stuff, oh yeah, deuces to him, man. No respect. That was just foul. Because he walked up to him, then he pushed the dude and all that. Oh no. I'm happy that whoever the is in charge of all of them there, they relieved him of his duties. That like that, and I love it. I love it.
I love my sister because she gonna keep it 100. Goddamn gamemanship. Y'all tripping, man. I'm like, okay. So TP, are you kind of defending this guy? What is your stance?
Not defending it. The thing I'm saying is we don't know what his motive was. If his motive was like if I was a cop, and once again, I'm gonna bring it up, a Pittsburgh Steelers fans within the players was going up in that tunnel, I might trip them. I don't know what I'm gonna do to them guys. Yes, I get caught up. Yes, I got my uniform on. I'm in there, but I'm a fan first, and I forget that I'm at work. I will forget that I'm at work in a Pittsburgh. I might grab one of their face masks, man. Might do a Myles Garrett.
You wow.
But the way it looked like he was on some ignorant stuff.
All right, this is my opinion. This is what I think. I think because they was getting their ass whooped, you know what I'm saying, until they came back. He'd have put a bad bet in some damn where, and he scored that touchdown. He felt some type of way. He got in his feelings, but that does not give you the right. You are an officer of the law. This guy's a trooper. He got a badge. You can't just run up on people and bump them because you pissed off, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't just come and do like that, man. He dead wrong for that. Dead wrong. And you can kind of see how they tried to move out the way. Then he tried to flip it and make it seem like they did something wrong. Was you gonna arrest the boy in a football game? And then some other guy he gonna put the cuss. I'll be like, what the hell, man? I just scored the touchdown. I pulled Miami. You know what I'm saying? So the man momentum he ran into there is totally uncalled for. It's totally unacceptable. I have guys who are law enforcement, former veterans who are in law enforcement. I don't like police. I'm gonna be 100. I don't like the cops. Is their job needed? Yes, but I do not like dealing with officers, man, because they're always looking for something. It seems like they always searching. You did something wrong. I checked your record. Your license is good. You don't have no warrants. You didn't speed. I gotta find something on you, TP. You did something wrong for me to. Why you keep asking me questions? But officer, give me my tickets. I can go home. You feel what I'm saying? They always digging.
Since we speculating,
we're speculating.
Could it be racial, the bump, because we already talking about the badge. Could it be the badge and the skin color that made him bump and say, man, what y'all think y'all is? Y'all ain't nobody. I'm gonna boom. Come on, man, get up out my way. Since we speculating, do you think that could have been that could have been it? Since you just saying he bumped him, because we don't know why he bumped him. It could be the badge, it could be the skin color. We don't know. What made that cop do it? Could it be the skin color?
I'm trying not to make it racial.
Me too. That's why I gave you more than one scenario, because I want to be fair to the viewers. I don't want them to have us coming off like two black men against the cops against people with lighter skin than us. No, I'm giving y'all different angles of what it could be. But I said, if it was the mean angle, I'm not for it, and I'm not going to tolerate it. But if it was sportsmanship, yes, it ain't supposed to be tolerated, but I get where you're coming from.
Bro, like I said, I gave mine already, man. I truly believe, man, he had something on the line, bro. He had to have something on the line, man.
And the way he turned around after he got bumped, he was ready for some action. He was ready for some action when he turned around.
Because his team was getting their ass whooped. And like I said, he got in his feelings. Now, was gambling? We don't know. But like you said, he probably was just an overzealous fan. His team getting their ass whooped. The man just scored another touchdown. Oh, hell no. I'm about to go down there, but you can't do that, dog. You are held to a higher standard.
It's unacceptable. But how do you feel about LeBron James' comments? Because I like LeBron James' comments. Everybody wants somebody fired, man. We got families. We got people got families that got kids and wives that need bags and all that stuff. So I mean,
wives that need bags. No, you're right. You need that Gucci bag. Go get you that Gucci bag.
So like I said, now if he was on some ignorant stuff, then I don't care. You get fired. But if he was on sportsman or just messed up, then man, yes, suspend him. How long should his suspension be?
Well,
if he got one, nobody knows what's going on.
This is the thing. A lot of people are worried about the fact that if he's going to conduct himself like this for a goddamn football game, what is he doing on the highway when he pulling people over? That's the problem. If you get that mad about a football game, and then I'm an unsuspected person, I'm driving in Texas, you pull me over, damn, I might have to fear for my life. We lost TP for a minute.
Did we? I can see, but I knew I should have went on Firefox.
Yeah, so like I was saying though, and that's the problem. That's why a lot of people, I don't want to see anybody get fired. Was it that heinous enough of a crime to actually fire the man? No. But does he need a suspension so he can sit his ass down and think about what he got going on? Absolutely. He needs to sit down. And because like I said, people are worried every day. We're regular people. We're regular citizens, man. I don't walk around with body armor on. I don't walk around with tasers. I don't got stun guns and all this goody good stuff. I don't have that. So you have a man who's had access to all this kind of stuff like that. He is out in the streets. He's roaming. You feel what I'm saying? That's going to cause a problem. It's a safety issue. You know what I'm saying? That guy, people like that who wield power, making bad decisions. That's how people got killed. Just like that cop that went in there and shot that woman in the kitchen, and they try to say she threw the water on. No, she didn't. You know, that's cold-blooded murder.
Oh yeah,
so, yeah. So this type of individual who is in law enforcement will do something for somebody to lose their life. That is the main problem why he needs to sit his ass down and think about. Somebody might have just saved his job because obviously he got some kind of anger issues, bro. He can't control himself, especially at a college football game, bro. He has some money on the line. That's all I'm saying. That's what most people worry about.
We talk about gambling, but why we got to echo? But I got a bad echo.
Yeah, I'm trying to. You didn't take yourself out.
Yeah. I might be on two different. My computer might have two different screens, but I'm gonna ask you this one question, then I'm gonna figure out what's going on. Do he work another college game or any sports?
For right now, I think they relieved him of his duties as far as college sports. But is he still on the force? Yeah, obviously he's still on the force. You know what I'm saying?
No. Would you hire him to do another football game?
Oh, hell no. No, he can't control himself.
No,
absolutely not. He can't control himself, man. You're gonna get that hype and go down there because you got, man, it's a privilege to have access to events like that, to be down there on the field, to actually get that experience. You lost that, bro. You lost that. You don't know how to act.
I think that's I can't remember. I might have to ask my bro.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's extra money. That might be some overtime. That might be something different, a special an event that they pick up on their off time. It doesn't have nothing to do with the law enforcement. He just wearing the stuff. Or, I mean, these colleges got big money. They might directly hire these guys for these events and all that stuff. So
I think usually when you have an event like that, you're required by law to have law enforcement. So he probably picked up some overtime, or some people will contract, and these guys will work. Not only would they be on the force, they'll work for this contract security agency at the same time. And then, the team is like, hey, come on down here. And, he picked up money, but he ain't going to have them privileges no more. He's done.
No, he done.
So it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? People with, like I said, man, it's not helping society, bro, at all.
Oh, no. And it made a bad light on troopers, cops, and all that stuff, because you already know how we feel already about them. And that's why I said we already talked about we didn't want to go that racial tone. We just want to keep it to the bump and that. But like I said, it's a lot of angles we can go, and nobody, I don't even know if he made a statement of why he did that. And I don't even want to hear it. I don't want to know You say what?
I don't even want to hear him, man. He ain't gonna come with some BS, man. Well, they're running on what that one guy was saying. It was not an authorized area. Come on, are you serious? Could you actually use, man, get out of here. Anyway, it was another guy. I seen a video. He was talking about, he was making it to he said he was a defense attorney. He was turning it into a legal issue about something negative happened to these boys. Like you said, getting arrested on the field and all of that. Man, come on, man. Man, I'm telling you now, man, if that cop had tried that, you'd have probably seen one of the biggest fights. Man, I think people would have came out the stands like, what you doing, dog? And they would have, that got ugly quick. You know what I'm saying? We don't go for that. I'm just telling y'all, as we watching it, this is not the 60s no more. I ain't trying to be, you cannot do black people. You can't run up on us like that, dog. We ain't going for that. I'm just telling you.
Amen. Amen, Pastor.
I'm trying to tell you, you're gonna catch some problems. But anyway.
and the last thing before we move on, and the way I deal with it at my job, all I say is it's 2025. Last year I said it's 2024. I just want them to pick up on the hint. Like, come on, man, we still own this. It is 2025 and we still own this.
Yeah.
Come on. What are y'all? That I don't even want to talk about that angers me so much. We need to move on.
You got the mangas. Anyway. Make America great again. But anyway. So, as you well know, man, the Browns took another L yesterday. And your boy has a concussion. Your boy Dylan Gabriel has a concussion. So now shedeur actually made his debut. He had a chance, an opportunity to come in and play, and it didn't go that well. So what I want to ask you, TP, can any quarterback survive the Kevin Stefanski onslaught? Now, before you do that, I want to run something back. I want the people to see this, man. I want y'all to understand a little something I made up, ripped up real quick, and what shedeur should have been looking at and how this play should have went down. This is, if you didn't know, shedeur took a couple sacks yesterday. Now, watch this play. There's a breakdown. I broke it down, some X's and O's and some responsibilities, and let me know, we're going to put it on the screen. Let me know how y'all feel about it.
With this young quarterback.
So I had to break it down. So what you think, TP? What you think, man? I whipped up real quick.
I mean, that scenario, I mean, that video it just showed how weak our line was. It didn't, to me, I let that last video, that last clip at the end, you cut it off. So I didn't really get to see what angle we was going at. I don't know if you were trying to say he had a quick slant right there because you cut it off at the end. So yeah. I don't know. But then you said he hesitated. He was in the pocket. He can't throw the ball. He can't throw the ball. And another thing, like how Baker got hurt a different way, how Deshaun Watson and a lot of quarterbacks throw. When the cat's coming, if you throw this ball and just to get rid of it and open all this up, you're gonna be on the sideline next to Dylan. Yeah. So
see, I don't think I can pause. I wish I could pause it during. It's not gonna let me. I'm gonna run it one more time.
That's what you were trying to show, that he had a slant or something.
Yeah, he had it there.
I couldn't see it.
Yeah. So basically, during that play, to describe it, you got your. My thing is this. Let's get to this like this. Kevin Stefanski's offense does not allow for people to make. I don't hear him. Nobody calling for Mike backers. I don't hear no changes in coverages or protections. I don't hear no audible. That's the play, run it, and that's what happens. And we get those things. So the improvisation of a quarterback in his system is damn near non-existent. For some reason, he just doesn't allow that. So when you watch the video, I'm gonna run it again. When you watch the video,
before you run the video, I want everybody to. Because no, I'm sorry. I had to cut you off on this one because I was going to ask you this question.
Yeah.
Everybody that's watching, and I want you to do it first. Do it too, because if we're going to break it down, we're going to really break it down. Count the linemen, the tight end, and our running back. We count how many blockers we have, and count how many of they are sending. Now, if they sending more than what we got blocking, somebody's going to get in. But if they send 6 and we keep 6 back, that's bad work. That's bad work. So I want to count our linemen, tight ends, and all that stuff too. So
all right. But you know I did all of that already. You know that.
Okay, my man.
With this young quarterback.
All right, now, so I know that was quite a quick. I should have made it a little longer at the end. So basically, in that play, they were in that cover 3, that zone. They sent one Russian, one. Now, you got to the left. They called that trips formation. So it's 3 wide receivers up there. It's only 2 corners, only 2. One of them corners on that side came in on that blitz. It's so I would have taken my slowest man, which was Cedric Tillman, and I would have had Tillman. You're going to block him. Look at his stance. So that's why I put the stance. He's in the bail stance. When he's in that stance, that means they're going to shift their weight. They're not in the back pedal, so he ain't backpedaling. Wide receivers in communication, you got to recognize. Okay, this guy might go blitz my dude. I got to break my route. Boom, communication. Block him. Now you still got Bond and you still got Judy. Judy on the street. Hit your boy Bond on the slant. That's what it should happen. But since it didn't go like that, and they didn't communicate, he hesitated.
No.
What you mean? Nah.
The wide receivers, okay. Every wide receiver did what they're supposed to do. It's one person. No, wait.
Go ahead.
It's one person that had one job and he blew it. That was Ford. When that linebacker came
we agree on that.
And spent around Ford. Now, like how you said, they got we had a perfect play. We had a quick slant, and you blitzing, but you got a guy coming up the gut, up the A gap. You ain't got time to throw that quick slant because you already got a man in your face. If Ford would have picked up his block, he would have hit that slant. And if he wouldn't have hit that slant and that play ended up the same way, then we can get on shedeur and say, your progression, you should have saw that. But Ford didn't give him no time to throw that slant. They made him. We would have caught. I hope shedeur would have hit that slant. But I mean, that dude came in and spent on Ford so pretty. I'm sorry, y'all. When y'all watch this again, he killed Ford.
But check it out.
Nasty.
Yeah, he spit him nasty. But check it out, though. Even when Ford missed that block, shedeur should still let that ball go. Because if you look at the play, even when that defensive back came in, they picked him up. He pushed him out because he jumped. They pushed him out to play. But like you said, if Ford had picked up that block, but he still should let that ball go. He hesitated. Because when you watch the rest of I wish I had the rest of the play, the route tree that they ran, goddamn Judy and was playing patty cake. There was no separation to take the defenders anywhere. Yeah. And that's what I mean by surviving the Kevin Stefanski system. What is wrong with the route tree? When I played wide receiver, we communicated with the quarterback. Hey, boom, boom. Hey, we did that. I don't see none of that. That's what I'm saying. He makes this offense so vanilla. I'm sorry. This offense needs to be more complicated. Huh?
You're missing one element, one key element.
Okay, well, damn, I can't get to it if you don't let me finish it. But let me hear what you's got to say. Let me hear you, brother.
Your key element is it was 3rd and 8. I love that you put that up there. 3rd and 8. Yes, he could have. When that guy spent around him, yes, he could have threw that ball right there. And guess where that guy was at? It got 2 yards. We need 8. And the lineman probably would have knocked it down, and you already got the corner coming in with his hands up.
I got something for you. In that same play, Njoku was coming open too. He was coming open. He had 2 options. Now, not only was Njoku coming open in the middle from that, he was coming open. When I say the route tree, when you run in routes, either wide receivers can set up a screen for the other wide receiver, or they can take their man down the field. If you're going to go that deep and you know it's 3rd and 8, you got to take your man out of the play. You got to take your defender out of the play. Dude, there's 3 receivers over there, 1 DB, bruh. So the safety got to come up. Now the safety got to come up and come help you. By the time the safety get there, it's too damn late. At least give your wide receiver, if I caught a 4-yard pass, let me make a move that puts you in a better chance. You could have been 4th and 1. He might have got the whole thing. That's what I'm saying. The route trees, the design of Kevin Stefanski's system is trash. They playing patty cake. Go back and watch that video. I said, man, why aren't they running like they like me and you got the shirt on? They was attached to the hip when they was running their route. There was no separation between Judy and Tillman to say, hey, I'm taking these defenders out to play. That's Stefanski's system, which is why I said, can no QB survive under this system?
No, in the game. What's the first? No
chemistry.
But another thing another one. If it's a quick video, we can go back. We do what we do. This is our show. We do this for y'all. When the ball is hiked, I know it's in slow-mo. So if it's in slow-mo and we count 1, 2, guess what? It was probably only 1 second. Play the video again, and after he hiked the ball, how long this shedeur? You usually supposed to have 3 seconds, and this is slow-mo. We're not going to count to 3 before that guy's in Shedeur's face and before Shedeur got to run. I bet you might get to 2, but remember, it's in slow-mo. So once they hiked that ball, that guy came in there. He was in Shedeur's face. I don't care if everybody did slants. I don't care if they did a quarterback screen. He had no time to throw to nobody because Ford couldn't give him an extra second. We put Ford in there for his blocking, and he failed us.
It's football, man. You got to be ready, because this is the thing too. He was already looking to the right. He was already told where to go with the ball, bro. Yeah, that's what I said about Stefanski's system. He already knew. As soon as he got the ball, he's looking to the left. The ball is going somewhere to the left. And that's where the hesitation, like you said, everything tied into why he got sacked. Am I blaming Shedeur? A little bit. Am I blaming Ford? A lot. Am I blaming the system? Even more. So let's run it one more time.
Wait, before you go, you can't blame the system because he recognized the blitz. You said he was looking to the left, so he recognized the blitz. But once again, he didn't. He couldn't. You got another guy coming up the field. I don't know what to do with this ball. You know what? I'm gonna eat it because I'm in the pocket. Let's go. Count.
All right, let's run it. All right.
with this young quarterback.
Now, did you hear me?
No, it's on mute when you play the videos.
Oh yeah, I thought I unmuted it. No, I'm gonna run it again. I'm gonna run it again just so I can say this shit. I'm gonna run it again.
When you play it from like that, you can't talk over it.
Hold on, watch this. Now, you hear me now? Okay, here we go. Now, looking to the left. Here comes the defender. Ford misses a block horribly. Shedeur hesitates. Let the ball go. He didn't take the sack. Bam. That.
Out with this young quarterback.
You heard me that time, didn't you?
Yeah, no, I heard you. I heard you. But guess what would have happened if he would have threw that ball?
Oh, wait. Let me ask you this. So, do we agree that we don't like Stefanski's system? Do we agree on that?
I hate it. I hate it.
Okay,
I don't care who plays. I don't care who plays.
Long as you said that and you agree with that, go ahead and say your thing.
No, but I'm not calling it on that play call. We don't even know what the design was. You didn't know where the blitz was.
Mean? I just showed you the design. It was trips. It was trips.
No. We had trips left, and we had a time.
Mm-hmm.
No, what I'm saying is, you can't say that it was a bad play when the protection wasn't there.
I didn't say that. I didn't say it was a bad play.
And Ford didn't hold up his block. And
correct.
You like you said, you had Njoku coming from the right side. Yeah, Njoku running 3 yards. We need 8. Then you got the slant. I ain't got time to get it off, and that could be 3 yards. Somebody was probably running an out or a post, which is man to man. And once he cut, he was gonna probably give it to Judy. He was gonna give it. We paying Judy a lot of money and a lot of dollars. So 3rd and 8. Guess what, Judy? I'm gonna give it to you. Dylan ain't giving you the ball. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give you what you want. And he just didn't have no time. So we can't. I don't know. Oh yeah. Oh, he go.
Thank you. That's all I'm saying.
No, he fired. But I mean, the OC, he gonna have to go with him. But like I said, it was that was just we got to get better. We need.
Boy, you sound like Stefanski.
We need a running back that can block. We took Nick Chubb out and put Ford in because he's supposed to be a better blocker.
I can't see it.
Yeah, so I mean, it just he got.
I would have put in. On that play, I would have put Fannin in there. If you knew you was gonna pass it, I would have put Fannin back there. He's been back there before. They've been using him for that. I would have put Fannin's a bigger guy. He's not. Me and you stood next to Ford. Man, Ford looked like my son playing Pee Wee. Ford's nothing. I guess in person, he's a little dude. You know that he's a little guy. You know what I'm saying? So if you're gonna have him chipping a guy, a tackle or a linebacker like that, you got to put somebody back who's comparable to his size. Put Fannin back there. So Fannin probably would have completed that block. Then Shedeur would have, but the hesitation still. Now I'm blaming everybody.
Guy came in like this.
Yeah, I'm outside though. They picked him up. He had time to get rid of that ball, bro. Shedeur suffers. That's the main reason Stefanski. I'll give him that. It's not put him in there because Shedeur holds onto the ball. You was in the stands. You heard the same thing, TP. Come on, bro. Why you sitting up there with your shoulder, taking your shirt off in the cold and shit? You heard them fans. Man, Shedeur's holding on to the ball too goddamn long. Them white people's losing their goddamn mind. But it was funny. They were like, we want Sanders. And when he got out there, you never heard that chant again.
Yeah, yeah, you never heard that chant again. But the one thing, the one element you keep missing it. You keep missing it. If you play it again, you're going to see Shedeur backpedaling. And what they always say, don't throw the ball off your back foot. If he don't plant the ball, there's no way Shedeur can throw the backpedaling and throw it accurately to wherever he's going. You got to stop and plant your feet. He didn't have time to plant his feet.
So you mean that pass? Oh, you mean that pass where Lamar did a shovel pass and he tossed it like that? Now, don't get me wrong. You do when it comes to delivering it, you do need it. Huh?
Lamar and a rookie is two different dudes.
Understandable, but you said you have to plant. You should. Proper mechanics at being a quarterback, yes, you should be able to plant your foot and deliver the football. You're right. I'm not going to say you're wrong. But can you get rid of the ball without? Yes, you can. Shedeur's a rookie. I agree with you. He should not be expected to do that. You're right. So my whole big thing is Stefanski and how everything is set up. and his personnel. We already agreed that Ford shouldn't have been doing that. He completely whiffed that block because the personnel was not right. If Fanning had been back there, Fanning probably could have made that block, which would have gave shedeur even more time. But even with that, with them in your face, you're not going to have, dude, that's football, bro. Sometimes you got to get rid of the ball. You're not going to always have everybody blocking sometimes. I've seen play with damn near somebody I could have made a lunch and packed it and went home and ate it. They had so much time in the pocket. Then you get the play. Here they come. It's football. You got to be able to get rid of that ball. And shedeur didn't get rid of the ball. He didn't.
It's certain passes you can throw on the run to right and the left, but backpedaling, and what did you say? You watched the whole video. You said there was no separation, and you want him to backpedal and throw it up. You need to plant and drive that ball because you said it wasn't no separation. So how you gonna throw an accurate ball backpedaling?
Okay, let's do it like this. Do you think, just that one factor, if they had replaced Ford and let's say Fanning was back there, do you think he could have completed that? That would have been a completed play? What do you think?
I don't know where he was going with it, but I'm gonna say no because I'm gonna say no because of one element that you said, and y'all always say I say we got wide receivers. Y'all say we don't have wide receivers. I don't care. I don't care if we put our lineman back there. If it ain't got no separation, how is anybody going to with that fourth down play? The fourth down play, he drilled that to the right guy, but guess what? That was Njoku. He didn't get no separation. So without separation, ain't nothing being completed.
TP, even with that corner coming in, it's still 3 wide receivers out there, bro. It's only one corner. Watch it again. I'm gonna play it one more time. Watch it again.
I know what you're saying, but he only had. I'm sorry to say, shedeur, but he only had one guy in his mind. He was going to Judy.
Correct. Because he was told. Correct. That's what I'm saying is wrong with this offense. They don't, like I said, they don't do audibles. They don't do check down. I mean, well, they do check downs all day. They don't do audibles. They don't do a lot of protection, alignment, and changes. He doesn't have them do that. When Stefanski called that play, him and Tommy Rees, they go out there and they run that. You're supposed to throw to that dude. And that's all he's looking for. Because like I said, good quarterbacks. Now, if that had been Josh Allen, oh, man. Josh would have went through all them reads and made some shit happen. Had it been Patrick Mahomes. You got those guys, huh?
Know what Josh would have did? Or anybody with a great offensive coordinator, anybody that got a great quarterback on a 3rd and 8 down. First of all, you got to get that play in there. I don't know how much time was on the clock, on a play clock, but you send a guy in motion. I need to know it's 3rd and 8. I need to know what coverage you in. I need to know if you in man or zone. You send a guy in motion, and you see shifting, and we in the zone. You see the guy running with him. Okay, we in man. Now go back there, and that's what the quarterback. I don't know if that's shedeur or that's the OC, but if it's shedeur, send a guy in motion so you can know what they in. You might have even saw that blitz and Ford. Not like you said, Fanning was back there. I'm gonna give more props to Humphreys. I think that was Humphreys, the safety that came in. I don't know. That spin move. I don't know if we ever saw a spin move on. They usually get the bull rush when a blitz come in and into the running back. They usually bull rush him and push him out the way. So Ford came like this. This dude did that little spin around. He like,
yeah, he killed. He had killed day. He had killed day.
I ain't never seen that before.
See, like I said, but that design, that wasn't a all-out blitz. It was just a corner blitz. That was it.
Yeah. But they pulled for, like how you said, Njoku was on this side. I don't know if you saw the lineman. They sent the safety or the line.
The rest of them dropped back in coverage. They dropped back in coverage.
But a defensive end dropped back in coverage, and the safety came in. So if he was going to throw the quick slant over here to Njoku, the lineman went back in coverage. So that they had a little disguised blitz where you thought the defensive end was going to come in. The end didn't come in. The safety or linebacker, whoever that was, he came in.
Let's run it back.
Okay.
Let's run it back.
On the right side, they came back, I believe.
This young quarterback.
Only 3 linemen came in.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It is what it is,
But
man.
he a rookie. He ain't never seen any of this stuff. So now the one thing that we need that I love that they talked about, shameless plug on First Take, was why wasn't he prepared? Everybody was saying why didn't he get no first string reps? They said when Joe Flacco was our quarterback, guess who got first string reps in preseason? Dylan Gabriel.
Correct.
But since week 1, since Dylan got in, shedeur ain't seen no reps. They said you always got to prepare for that somebody's going to get hurt. Shedeur Sanders should have had some type of reps during the week just to prepare. And what was it? Wyatt Teller? Was that Wyatt Teller that came out and said, I ain't never heard his cadence before. Your own lineman ain't never heard your voice. They could have jumped off sides. They wasn't ready. They don't even know how you sound, man. When you say Stefanski system, we get into that. Stefanski didn't have him prepared to go out there, even if he was going to start or not. That man. Then what I always say about Cleveland when we had Foe, we got 2 rookies. Where is the veteran presence? We have nobody to teach shedeur. We have nobody to teach Dylan Gabriel. They both going out there making mistakes, and they don't have not one veteran QB on the team that could come back and say, nah, dog, you got to do it like this. You got to do this.
And whose fault is that? Whose fault is that?
AB.
AB my ass. That's goddamn. That's Stefanski. Yeah, I've never advocated. This is crazy. With Hugh and Stefanski and Pat Shermer and these clowns, man, I've never advocated for a guy to be relieved this much, man. I can't deal with him no more, man. I can't do this no more, man. The fans deserve better. Browns fans, you deserve better, man.
Me?
For real,
I know you don't.
Huh? What's that?
Me? Because I know you don't.
Oh, whatever.
You ain't a fan. You loving this. You loving this right now. You loving it. I mean, shedeur came in. You started smiling when he went 3 and out. Like, y'all wanted him.
I knew it was gonna happen, bro. I knew it was gonna happen because it's the same team, same coach, same everything. You can't expect this kid to go out there and play when I wanted better for Dylan Gabriel. He deserves better. You know what I'm saying? It's that front office and that man who get on the field and always tell us we got to do better and don't want to talk and deflect. That KS dude, man, it's his fault, man. You know, and I hopefully, like I said, at the end of the season, something shake, man. I needed to shake, or I might have to. I don't know if she loved the D. I don't know. I'm gonna have to leave. But it is what it is, yo. But all right, man. You got anything else? I'm a dog. Bitch, I'm a dog. All right, y'all, man. Before we end the show, I appreciate y'all. TP, got anything you want to say before you go super pimping?
I just want to say that, like I say every week, when shedeur is going to start this week, don't look for a win, don't look for a loss, look for progression. We need to change our thought process and start thinking about next year. We need to know who's gonna make this roster next year, which quarterback, which running back, which lineman, and all that stuff. So don't get too down, but just look for the positives. Like I keep stating, Andrew Berry, when he got rid of Newsome and brought Campbell, I think it was a Campbell in balling over there, and I was asking D at the game. I'm like, I think he just took Emerson's job. He took Emerson's job over there. So we got 2 stout corners on the end. Now, Emerson, I don't know how he's going to be when he come back. I don't know if he ever played this. I think he played the slot. So I don't know how long it's going to take him. But just look for shedeur. Don't look for him to be great. Look for him to be better than what he is. This will be his first full week. What are we expecting from a rookie? So have some patience with this team and fire the coach and offensive coordinator, running back coach. But
this is the thing that you're forgetting too, though.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, put some fold in it. Now, Do you put him? Do you make it another QB challenge? Do you make these guys battle it out? Deshaun should be back. This is it for him. Do you make him Shedeur and Dylan Gabriel battle out, or do you go draft another goddamn rookie?
When? This season or next season?
Next season, because he's still in the building. That's
the next coach. The next coach is going to decide that, and maybe the next GM if we get another one. We gonna get somebody that might like 4. He might like him. He's like, no, because if you're a Browns fans, put everything aside, put your feelings aside. All you want to do is win. I don't care who it is. Bring Big Ben. If he can get us to the Super Bowl, I don't care. I don't care who he is. I just want to win. I don't care about the.
Why you keep bringing all these people with controversy in here? Why you want to do that, man? Why you want to keep? Can we fly under the radar for one time?
Huh?
Can we fly under the radar one time? Why we got to be all? Why you got to get the man who in college doing stuff to chicks? Why we just can't get somebody who ain't? Yeah, I said it. Why we just can't get somebody? I want Bruce Arians in here, bruh. His winning percentage is high. I want Bruce Arians to take and then find you a GM who's a football guy. Get rid of them two. Stop all that. Barry is cooked, dog. Barry got plucked. He getting plucked. Just like Barry's off a tree, baby. He's done. What is it? Nah, I hate that. Not that comment. Not that comment. Excuse me. Listen to your beautiful young wife. I don't want to get punched in the face.
She's sitting right here bothering me. I ain't worried about her. But look at the comment above that, and that's what I'm saying about 4. When the next one come in, they're going to decide.
Correct.
Because right now we know that Kevin Stefanski, for some reason, I don't know why he don't like Shedeur. Shedeur never did nothing to him. I guess he was just mad that we drafted him. He didn't like Shedeur. We see that he didn't like Watson, but he loves some Dylan. I don't know why. Shedeur ain't did nothing to him for him to. I mean, he don't even like to say Shedeur's name.
No doubt. Speaking, I gotta give my man James, Jimmy. I gotta get Jimmy props. Make sure y'all get a chance in your Elyria. Make sure you stop off at Madhouse Bar and Grill located in Elyria. I can't remember the address. Make sure it's great food. Great drinks. It's a great atmosphere. It's a great time. Make sure y'all head to Madhouse Bar and Grill in Elyria, Ohio, man. I got to give my man's props on that.
Put your address in the comments, please.
All right, y'all. We about to dip.
Check you out.
And like I said every week, go Browns, bitches. And that's I coined that. You heard me? And we'll see y'all.
Petty today. We being
petty. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.